Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. For today's box opening, we've got a Core Set 2021 Draft Booster Box. So on Monday of this week, we opened up a Collector Booster Box. It was really good. So let's see if we can't get lucky again with a Draft Booster Box. So this time we've got 36 packs instead of 12. And I'm actually going to be sharing this box with one of my channel members, Josh S. So, Josh, you're going to get 18 of these packs. I'm going to get 18 of these packs. And, yeah, there's no battle or anything. This is really just a break. So, let's open up some packs and have some fun. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so there's 12. And we'll make a stack up. I'll take that one. We'll just cut this one in half. 6. All right, so, Josh, we're going to let you go first. You're going to get this left side. I'm going to get this right side. Pack number 1. Good luck, sir. Well, I hope I don't have to go with the pull tabs, but I may have to. I don't love pull tabs. We'll see how it goes. All right, so we're going to start this one off with a zombie, a wind-scared crag, and our rare is going to be a Stormwing Entity, followed by a Gourmand, a Furious Rise, a Cultivate, a Walking Corpse, a Mistral Singer, a Crypt Lurker, then a Rambunctious Mutt, Secure the Scene, a Tome Anima, Feat of Resistance, Scorching Dragonfire, a Stetson Training, and a Gale Swooper. All right, so not the best pack 1. That's all right, though. We've got 35 more to go. All right, so this one's going to start off with a Knight, then a Mountain, and our rare is going to be a Karavek the Spiteful. Then we're going to see a Walker of Waves, Shipwrecked Dowser, and a Liliana Devotee in Showcase. And we'll just kind of skim through the commons here. As far as I know, there are no commons currently valued over $1. Just a few uncommons. Mostly the Sanctums from this set are going to be the ones valued over $1. All right, we got ourselves a Weird, Tranquil Cove, and a Temple of Triumph as our rare, with an Angelic Ascension, a Sanctum of Shattered Heights, and a Jeskai Elder. And for those of you interested in the commons, there you go. So be sure to stay tuned to the end. I will provide the full MTG box analysis. Ooh, non-token token, my favorite. Got the planes, and we're going to see Mangara the Diplomat coming in. Very cool to see a mythic. Then we're going to see a Riddle form, a Leafkin Avenger, and a Thrashing Brontodon. Then we've got a Short Sword, and there's our commons. All right, we got an Angel, Swiftwater Cliffs, and we're going to see a foil Staunch Shieldmate, followed by Barian Talarian Archmage as our rare, with an Invigorating Surge, Maleficent Scythe, and a Tavern Swindler. And there's our commons. All right, moving along. That one opened up okay. We got a Beast, followed by a Swamp, and then a Sanctum of All. Very nice. Sanctum still sees a lot of play on Arena. And then we get a Borderless Cultivate, second rare. Very nice to see that. Then a Sanctum of Calm Waters, a Sanctum of Tranquil Light, and an Indulging Patrician. The set just brings back so many memories. I just remember playing this to death on Arena during lockdown. What do you all think of this set? Does it bring back fond memories or fearful memories? All right, they got the Caves, and they've got a Solemn Simulacrum as our rare, with a Silver Moat Ghoul, Tormod's Crypt, and a Siege Striker, followed by a Fetid Imp, and the cast of commons. All right, next up, Treasure. Island. And we're going to see a showcase to Fury's Ageless Insight. Just a very unique look. And then a Persistent Haze, Skyway Sniper, the Faith's Fetters, and Titanic Growth. All right, this one kicks off with a Sapperling, followed by a Jungle Hollow, a foil Rise Again, and then we're going to see a Glorious Anthem coming in as our rare, with a Carry-On Grub, Alpine Houndmaster, Warden of the Woods, and the Mass Blast Blackguard. Just kind of thumbing through the commons. Some people really just want to know what's in there. If you want to know every single card in the box, it'll be available in the downloadable MTG box analysis. So we got Subira Tolzidi Caravaner, Heartfire Immolator, Fungal Rebirth, Tempered Veteran, and the Fetid Imp. So if you were interested, and there's a Chandra's Magmut. So if you're interested in the full inventory, as I was saying, you can download the MTG box analysis if you're a member of the channel. And you can do that two different ways. You can either do that through YouTube, or you can go directly to my site, mtgboxanalysis.com. So we got a Goblin Wizard, a Swamp, and then a Spark Hunter Masticore, followed by Griffin Airy, Watcher of the Spheres, and a Garruk Uprising, followed by a Thrill of Possibility, and no other showcase or special cards in the back. I don't think we're likely to see any borderless cards in the back, but I'm just kind of thumbing through and make sure. The non-token, the Forest, and then we're going to see Necromentia coming in as our rare, with a Kite Sail Freebooter, Quirion Dryad, and an Aben Gagglemaster with a Village Rites. All right, a couple of more packs to go here for Josh, or Joshua. Not sure which he goes by, so I'll just cover my bases and say both. And we got a Peer into the Abyss. Very cool looking card there. And then an Unsubstantiate, Silvermote Ghoul, and a Witch's Cauldron, followed by the Short Sword and our commons. So I think there's still a lot of playable commons in this set. They slot into a lot of decks very well. Ooh, there we go. We got ourselves a foil Garruk Unleashed. Nice mythic foil hit for the box. Very cool to see that. Followed by an Azusa Lost But Seeking. Another good hit from the set. Just over $10 if I'm not mistaken. Then we got a Fierce Empath, Watcher of the Spheres, a Siege Stalker, and a Mask Blackguard. Alright, so we got ourselves a Beast here, followed by a Rugged Highlands, a Foil Opt, followed by a Terror of the Peaks. Fantastic. One of the best hits from the set. Couldn't ask for a better card. Fantastic. That's just so amazing to see that. We did see a foil version of that in our collector booster box. So we got a Tide Skimmer, Conclave Mentor, a Meteorite, and then we got a Turn the Slag. So Joshua's getting all the hits here. Hopefully there's a little something left in my 18 packs, but that's okay if there isn't. So we got a Sapperling, a Showcase Swamp, followed by a Turn to Slag, a Scavenging Ooze, and then a Miscast, Hellkite Punisher, and a Selfless Savior. And one Showcase Garruk in the back there. I think I saw enough of those in the collector booster box to never want to see that card again. So we got ourselves a Griffin, Showcase Plains, and then we're going to see Rada, Heart of Keld, coming in as our rare, with a Malefic Scythe, Unleash Fury, and a Wildwood Scourge, the old Hydra. And there's our commons. All right, last pack for you, sir. And then it'll be my half of the box. I don't know why I went the back. All right, kicking this one off with a soldier, the Dismal Backwater, and then we're going to see a Ruined Halo coming in as your rare, followed by a Reign of Revelation, Twin Blade Assassins, Teferi's Tutelage, a Duress, and all the other commons. All right, so fantastic. So you got a Terror of the Peaks, you got an Asusa Lost But Seeking, and a Garruk foil. Very nice. All right, now it's my turn. So let's open up these 18 packs and see what I get. All right, kicking it off with my favorite card, the non-token token. Then the Bloodfell Caves. And we're going to see a Basari's Lieutenant, foil rare. So one foil rare, one foil mythic. Nice. And then a Fabled Passage. All right, so Josh did leave me some value here. Then we got a Canopy Stalker, Basari's Solidarity, and a Dire Fleet Warmonger. With a Rise Again, and the commons. So that was a pretty good pack one for me. I'll take that. Got ourselves a Knight, a Blossoming Sands, and an Animal Sanctuary. With a Tormod's Crypt, Heartfire Immolator, Battle Rattle Shaman, and the Blood Glutton. All right, next up, we've got a cat token. Move some of the trash out of the way. Followed by an island. And we're going to see, to go along with our cat token, 9 lives. With a Griffin Airy, Chrome Replicator, and a Lore Scale Codal. With a Forgotten Sentinel. And I saw a Duress in there. I don't know about you all, I've built a discard deck on Arena just for fun and to mess with folks. Never actually won a game, just made them really angry and irritated. All right, so we got a Lore Scale Codal, and then we're going to see a Teferi Master of Time. So this is just the regular Teferi from the main set, not one of the alternate versions, but still valued over $6. So that's awesome to see that. And then we get an Eliminate, a Kinetic Augur, followed by an Epitaph Golem, and a Track Down. Awesome. So used to going to the back to open the packs. All right, we got ourselves a Knight, followed by a Rugged Highlands, and a Vito Thorn of the Dusk Rose. Very nice hit from the main set. And then we got a Seasoned Hallowblade, a Rewind, followed by Vin Wingmare with a Turn the Slag. So no, I haven't seen any Chandra themed cards other than the Magmut. There's a Mountain, even though she's prominently featured on the packs. So we got a Brash Taunter, Light of Promise, Havoc Jester, and then a Soul Seer, followed by an Alchemist's Gift, Radiant Fountain in there, and a Teferi's Protege in Showcase in the back. Got the Saproling, the Showcase Forest, and the Pursued Whale, Bad Deal, Burl Fist Oak, Experimental Overlord, and then the old Sky Scanner. A very useful artifact. All right, so we are going to see an emblem here. So the Garruk Unleashed is one of the tokens that is currently valued over $1. It's either Liliana or Garruk. Garruk is currently the most valuable at $185. So if anybody wants to buy it, it's on sale for $1.85. Swiftwater Cliffs, and then we're going to see Basari's Lieutenant, Unsubstantiate, Liliana's Devotee, Palladium Mirror, Arise Again, and the Dreadmaw. And there's Liliana Stewart in Showcase. So if you're interested in having any boxes open up on the channel, just drop me an email or drop a comment on any of my videos. I read all the comments for every single video. As a relatively young YouTube channel, I don't get thousands a day, so I can read every single one. So just let me know. If it piques my interest, we'll talk. So we're going to see a Temple of Mystery, Traitorous Greed, Archfiend's Vessel, an Obsessive Stitcher, and then a Prismite. And there's our comments. And currently I do have some Jumpstart 2022 boxes. I bought a whole case of them to get myself a discount on the boxes. So if anyone is interested in Jumpstart 2022, click on over to the community and you can find out how to join in either a box break or an entire box. So we got ourselves a Foil Mountain, followed by a Thieves Guild Enforcer, and then a Fierce Empath, Enthralling Hold, Chandra's Brayling, and then the Crypt Lurker, another Radiant Fountain in the back there. So if this was a battle, I would imagine Josh would definitely be winning with his Terror of the Peaks. I think alone is worth more than all of the cards that I've opened. So we got a Dismal Backwater, a Rousing Reed foil, followed by Feline Sovereign, Kite Sail Freebooter, Falcon Adept, Garruk's Uprising, and then the Alchemist's Gift. And that's it in the back. All right, there's our Goblin Wizard token, followed by the Island, a foil Showcase Mountain. Very cool to see that. And then we get a Sublime Epiphany, followed by a Tellurian Kraken, the Gormand, and a Palladium Mirror. With a Gloom Sour, another Radiant Fountain. I think I'm just seeing it because it's a land and I like lands. Wind-Scarred Crag, and our rare is going to be a Garruk's Harbinger. Then we're going to see a Sanctum of Fruitful Harvest, followed by an Experimental Overlord, and a Volcanic Geyser. And then we get the Thalid, and a Showcase Basiri Acolyte. Unfortunately, the Showcase cards in this set, not high value, as with most Showcase cards, because they're available in every single product and printed quite a bit. So we got ourselves a Demon here, followed by a Plains, and then we're going to see a foil Soul Seer, and then Gadrick the Crown Scourge coming in as our rare, with a Bolthound, a Sanctum of Stone Fangs, an Obsessive Stitcher, and another Sky Scanner. All right, we got 4 more packs to go. Got ourselves a Knight, Tranquil Cove, and a Baneslayer Angel coming in. Mythic hit. Very nice to see that coming out of white. Then we get a Traitorous Greed, followed by a Skyway Sniper, Wildwood Scourge, Colossal Dreadmaw, another Sky Scanner, Liliana Stewart in Showcase. All right, and we got a Construct with a Forest, and a Ghostly Pilferer coming in as our rare, followed by an Archfiend's Vessel, Furious Rise, Conclave Mentor, and a Walking Corpse. And that's it. So later on, I'll be opening up Core 2020, Core 19, as well as a few of the other core sets, or M sets. So keep an eye on the channel for that as we get ready for Dominaria Remastered. I figured I'd fill the time by looking in the past. So we got a Blossoming Sands foil. And there we go. Chandra, Heart of... is it Fire, I'm assuming? Can't really see with her hair in the way. But very nice to see that borderless hit coming out of a draft booster box. So awesome. I'll take that. May not be high value, but it is a darn good looking card. So we got a Burl Fist Oak, followed by a Faith's Fetters, a Chandra's Preling, and then a Sanguine Indulgence, and that's it. All right, final Core 2021 Draft Booster Pack, at least for this box. And then we'll get into the MTG box analysis. All right, so this one's got a zombie, a forest, and we're going to see a double vision coming in as the rare, with a Seasoned Hallowblade, a Pestilent Haze, and then an Enthralling Hold, a Crypt Lurker, followed by a Mistral Singer, a Fetid Imp, another Fountain, Crash Through, and the Tyrannodon. All right, so I'll go ahead and get everything sorted, organized, priced, and be right back with the MTG box analysis. In today's MTG box analysis, we're going to look at the set distribution versus the observed cards in this Core Set 2021 Draft Booster box. We'll also take a look at set coverage, coverage by rarity, duplication, the set value, and then the observed value for non-foil, foil, as well as by rarity. Then we'll close it out with a summary. If you want to see all of the metrics for this box as well as 60 others, simply join the channel at the Give Me the Data level. Let's start things off with a look at how this box was distributed across the cards we were eligible to see. This chart shows all the cards that we saw during the opening. The foils are in orange, the non-foils are in green, and the set is in gray as the baseline. In the non-foil space, we saw a variance of 5 cards between the primary colors of Magic, with red having 83 and black having 88. In this box, we saw 12 foils, which is 1 in every 3 packs. In this booster box, we saw 249 unique non-foil cards, which accounts for about 80% of the 312 cards we were eligible to see. Our highest coverage among the primary colors of Magic was in white, with 88% of the cards making an appearance in this box. And in the foil space, again, we saw 12 foils in 36 packs, giving us 4% coverage of the 312 cards we could have pulled. And despite the low number of cards, the coverage of the categories that I track was pretty consistent, with representation in almost all of them. Pivoting to coverage by rarity, in this box we saw 100% of the commons and 96% of the uncommons in non-foil. We also saw 31 of the rares, giving us 53% coverage, and 5 of the mythics for 15% coverage. In the foil space, we saw 6 common, 2 uncommon, 1 rare, and 1 mythic. Taking a look at duplication, this box contained 138 cards that were duplicated 279 times, giving us a duplication percentage rate of 52. Before we get into the value of this box, let's baseline with a look at the set value. This chart shows all the cards that were eligible to be pulled out of a draft booster box of Core Set 2021. Currently, there are 11 cards valued over $10, 12 cards valued between $5 and $10, 23 cards valued between $1 and $5, and the remaining 266 cards are valued less than $1. If you were to add up the value of all 312 cards that we could pull out of a draft booster box, you'd have a total value of $388.47. Okay, now let's take a look at the value that we saw in this box, starting off in the non-foil space. This box contained 3 cards valued over $10, and luckily for Joshua, they were all in his 18 packs. First up, we saw the Azusa Lost But Seeking, valued at $10.68. Then we saw the Mangara the Diplomat, valued at $12.65. And finally, we saw the Terror of the Peaks, valued at $37.94. The box also featured 2 cards valued between $5 and $10, 13 cards valued between $1 and $5. The remaining 509 cards in the box are currently valued less than $1. Unfortunately, none of the foils in this box were hits. The most valuable foil in the box was a $1.04 Showcase Mountain. As with most Magic products, the majority of the value is going to come from the rares and mythics in the box. This chart shows you the value by rarity by dollar category for this box. As you can see, we had 2 mythics that were valued over $10 for a combined $50.59. However, we also had 4 additional mythics. One of them was in the $5 to $10 range, valued at $6.29. 2 of them were in the $1 to $5 range, but only totaled $3.25. And then we had a single mythic valued less than $1. Feel free to pause the video if you want to dive into this data a little bit further. So how did this box perform? Well, I purchased this box from Card Kingdom for $149.99. However, I did use trade, and therefore it only cost me $116 worth of trade to come up with $150 worth of store credit. Now, this draft booster box contained 36 packs with 15 cards each for a total of 540 cards. The 31 tokens in the box have a total value of $7.02. The 12 foils in the box have a market value of $3.72. And the 533 non-foils in the box were valued at $141.35. This brought the grand total up to $152.09, giving us a narrow gain of $2.10 and a return of 101% of the box price. For those of you interested in cards valued just over $2, the numbers look like this. In total, we saw 11 cards valued over $2 with a combined value of $89.55, which is 59% of the total value of the box. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, do something amazing.